Hi, my name is Latricia, and you may have seen my blog, Kicking 50. And that blog is brought about by the experiences that I've encountered while trying to reinvent myself, quote unquote, because I don't like to use that word reinvent. I'm trying to find a new career. I want to do something different. And as my job search continues and continued, the things that I faced personally. And I think that I'm not the only one, and I know that to be true, that I'm not the only woman over 50 that have faced these type of challenges, trying to be gainfully employed, get new jobs, new careers, start over. So I wanted to talk about those things, and I would like to have a forum where we can sit down and have conversations and make and have a movement, not the AARP, because that's something totally different. But, and not to say that they don't advocate, but I want to have something that we can sit down and have forums all over the country where we can talk about these things and come together and have support groups. And when someone decides to retire or someone decides to do a new career, they have a support system that can assist them with obtaining employment or guide them into becoming a business owner or whatever their new venture may entail. But I think it's important to have that support system, because if you're out here looking for a job and you're over 50, it is definitely something that's hard, and it's very tedious when you sit down and apply for all these jobs and you are coming out of a position where you were a manager or director, executive director, you were a person in a position that made decisions and people looked upon you to make those decisions. Now you're out in the field looking for a job, a new job. So I would like to hear your stories of what you faced and how you overcame those obstacles, if you indeed have overcome them. I'm sorry. And what did you do so we can assist and help others? I would really like for you to comment down in the blog and leave your email, and let's converse back and forth, and let's see how we can get together and form alliances in different cities and states, and we can come together and have this talk through in this forum and just meet, and let's kind of develop some types of plans where we can help others get through this. And my goal is to have someone in every city or every, you know, so many cities or every region, that when someone retires or they hear about retiring, they'll look up this Kicking 50, even though it's going to be for women. I think men may encounter those things too, but I just know, being a woman, that what I encounter, because I do have an education, I do have the experience, and so I don't look for jobs that I know I couldn't qualify for. I look for jobs that fit my description, that I fit their description, and I'm well qualified and can perform that job without basically being trained. And so those are the types of jobs that I apply for, and I get called in for the interview. And after the interview, that is it. And I don't like to go back to the race thing, so I always go to the age thing. It's discriminatory on both levels, but being of a certain age, you're more prone to face that type of discrimination, which is age discrimination. So if you've encountered, or even if you possibly think that you encountered the age discrimination, because when we start talking about the race and the gender and then the age, those are so three things that are dynamically different, but they are interchangeable. When somebody sees an African American woman over 50, or somebody sees a woman over 50. So those things I want to talk about. I really want to talk about the age, but I want to talk about what you experience being over 50 going back into the job market, if you have some positive experiences, I definitely want to hear those also, because those are the things that we're shooting for the positive, and for the things that are going to encourage us, or encourage women over 50 to step out and to go do a new career if that's what you want, and not be hindered by the age factor. I'm very excited about the Kicking 50. I just wanted to launch something that meant something to me personally, but also to other women who are out there who want to make a difference. We've taken care of our families. They're adults now. We may have been divorced now. We may still be married, but we want to still go out and have a career. And you want to try something new, and you did your research, and bam, you're here. And then you hit that brick wall, and you feel like after 6 or 7 months, where I've gotten tons of interviews, but not an acceptance letter, because I think they want to see me. And when I get there, they see that I'm not 35, and I think they start to backtrack. And we're going to talk about those things, and talk about the interview process and how you can actually see it when you get there. Because some people are very good about hiding that they don't want to hire us because of our age, and others are not. But we're gonna put those barriers. We're gonna knock those barriers down. And so if we have someone in our group that's retiring, or somebody wants to do a new career, we're gonna be that support system. And we're gonna help them get that job. We're gonna help them, and support them in their decision, and also walk them through the steps of being able to become gainfully employed again after the age of 50. So I'm excited about Kicking 50, because I have kicked 50 and I'm moving forward. And those are the things that I want my bloggers and my listeners to do also. I want you guys to be encouraged that although you're over 50, there's still a lot more that we have to offer, and the world needs to see that, and we're going to make sure that the world knows that. Have a great day.